Hey everyone, welcome back to FT News. I'm Myra. Beartooth singer Caleb Shomo has officially come out as gay in a deeply emotional statement that has completely shocked fans online. And shortly after Caleb shared his message, his wife Fleur Shomo also released a heartbreaking response confirming that their marriage is now over after nearly 14 years together. Now this entire situation has created a massive emotional reaction online because people are feeling two completely different emotions at the same time. On one side, many fans are supporting Caleb for finally publicly embracing who he is after struggling privately for years. But on the other side, people also feel devastated reading Fleur's statement because you can genuinely feel how painful this situation has been for her emotionally. Now Caleb shared the announcement through Instagram, where he explained that there had already been speculation surrounding his personal life recently, and he wanted to address things directly before it affected people he loves any further. And in the middle of that message, Caleb wrote, "I am a proudly gay man." Now what makes his statement especially emotional is how deeply he connects his sexuality to his struggles over the years with depression, self-hatred, alcohol abuse, and the dark themes inside Beartooth's music. Longtime Beartooth fans already know Caleb's lyrics have always been extremely personal. A lot of the band's music explored mental health struggles, religious trauma, self-destruction, hopelessness, anger, and emotional pain. And according to Caleb, part of the reason those emotions became so intense was because he spent years burying feelings and refusing to confront parts of himself fully. He explained that after quitting alcohol and focusing more deeply on understanding himself emotionally, it eventually became a direct path toward reconciling with his sexuality. And honestly, reading the full statement, you can tell this wasn't some sudden realization overnight. It sounds like something he's been battling internally for a very long time. Now Caleb also revealed that his upcoming music will probably become even more personal moving forward because he no longer wants to hide or water down parts of himself creatively. He said he wants to fully express who he is through the music, lyrics, and even the way he presents himself publicly. And fans immediately started connecting this announcement to the emotional direction Beartooth's music has taken in recent years. Now, while Caleb's statement was already emotional enough, Fleur's response honestly made the entire situation even heavier. Because instead of attacking him publicly or turning the situation into internet drama, Fleur wrote an incredibly painful but supportive message explaining what this experience has been like from her perspective. And some parts of her statement are genuinely heartbreaking to read. She described the past few months as confusing, painful, disorienting, and emotionally devastating for both of them. But at the same time, she also made it very clear that she still loves and supports Caleb despite everything happening. One of the most emotional parts of her message was when she explained the duality of the situation. Because while she wants to support someone she deeply cares about during a difficult moment in his life, she's also personally losing her marriage and the future she imagined for herself. And honestly, that's what makes this story hit so differently emotionally. There isn't really a villain here. It just feels sad. You can tell both people are hurting in completely different ways. Now Fleur also pushed back against online speculation surrounding their marriage. She said nobody truly understands their relationship except the two of them, and she made it clear she still values the love, memories, and life they built together over nearly 14 years. At one point, she even wrote, "Our story was a good one, and now it's done." And honestly, that line alone probably broke a lot of people reading it. Because there's something extremely human about the way she wrote the statement. It doesn't feel calculated. It feels raw. Now another reason fans are reacting so emotionally is because Caleb and Fleur were together for such a huge portion of Beartooth's entire career. For many fans, they almost felt like part of the band's journey itself. Caleb has been the only founding member remaining in Beartooth for years now, and throughout all the touring, albums, and struggles, Fleur was always viewed as a major part of his support system behind the scenes. So hearing that the marriage is ending while Caleb simultaneously publicly comes out has created this huge emotional moment inside the fanbase. Now online reactions have honestly been pretty mixed emotionally. Many people are celebrating Caleb finally being able to live openly and truthfully. Others are mostly focused on Fleur and how heartbreaking her statement was. And many fans are simply feeling sad for both of them, because reading their statements together feels less like celebrity drama and more like watching two people trying to survive an extremely painful life change publicly. Now moving forward, many fans are expecting Beartooth's next album to become one of Caleb's most personal and emotionally vulnerable projects ever, especially after the way he described finally refusing to hide parts of himself creatively anymore. And honestly, if his past music was already emotionally intense, this next era of Beartooth could become even heavier lyrically. At the moment, fans continue flooding both Caleb and Fleur with support online as people process the emotional situation surrounding the couple. Thank you for watching this video, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one.